Finally, the rand edged higher on Wednesday ahead of South Africa's inflation and retail sales data, and as markets awaited the US Fed's interest rate decision. Markets widely expect the Fed to hold rates steady, while South African inflation stayed at 2.8% and retail sales jumped 5.1% in April. This comes after the rand slid over 1% on Tuesday as Middle Eastern tension drove demand for safer haven assets. Meanwhile, the JSE traded in the red at midday with mixed performance across sectors. Analyst Mshima Gama has more on today's market moves.
Our May inflation figures came out earlier today and have remained at 2.8 year-on-year for this month, which is unchanged from the previous month. So to put things into perspective, in month-on-month terms, inflation was at 0.2 in May compared with 0.3 in April. The good thing is that our inflation is still below the midpoint of the Reserve Bank's 3 to 6% target range and has actually been like that since August 2024. And also because of that, the SARB cut interest rates by 25 basis points to 7.25%. It also lowered its inflation and economic growth forecast for the year and next year because it really just wants to keep inflation low. This morning, we saw our risk-sensitive rand weaken to 18.07 from a low base formed last week at 17.80. And this could be driven by all these hostilities between Israel and Iran. And because of that, investors have now switched towards safe haven assets like gold. So that's why the rand is losing a bit of its appeal and is now weakening. Also, the entire market is waiting for the US Federal Reserve interest rate decision later in the day, which is really a big deal for the market and the US economy in general. This should definitely move currencies today if you're trading them. So let's see how the rand will react to those US